Hi, I'm Ray Talavis II. Today is Saturday, June 22nd, 2019, around 5:20 in the evening here in Baltimore, Maryland, Eastern Standard Time, on the East Coast of the United States of America. Um, this is a cigar review, but also, like I mentioned, today is Saturday, June 22nd, and still kind of in a place where I'm recovering from my mom passing away. She died June 8th, Saturday. So this is the second Saturday after she passed away. So I just wanted to kind of say this review is again for you, Mom. You're in my heart. You're in my prayers, and for all my family and relatives. I'm sure that you're in their hearts and prayers too. All right, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Anyway, today's a very special cigar. I'm not really sure what took me so long to get to this particular cigar. It's a great cigar, one of my favorites, and one of my favorite brands. It's the Illusione brand, a brand owned by Dion Giolotto out of Reno, Nevada. He is the owner of Fumare, a tobacconist store in Reno, Nevada. Illusione is a relatively new cigar brand. It's a boutique brand, very very boutique. In other words, they're a smaller, kind of like specialized cigar company. I think originally Illusione was created in 2006, so it's 2019 now. So about 13 years for Illusione and Dion Giolotto. Within the industry, within the cigar industry, Dion Giolotto is very respected, and Illusione is doing very well as a cigar company. It's one of my favorite. I mean, the first time I smoked Illusione, I knew I loved it. Not really sure what took me so long to circle the wagons back to try another Illusione. It's been a few years, so today's cigar review, without further ado, is a very special limited production cigar for Illusione. It's the Illusione Epernay. It's a very special cigar for Illusione. Very limited production. The particular components for the Illusione Epernay. Epernay. There's a meaning behind the name Epernay. I'm gonna search that. I should have searched it out. I forgot to search it out earlier. But there is a particular meaning behind the title or the name Epernay. But the particular components for this Illusione Epernay Toro is Nicaraguan Corojo wrapper around Nicaraguan fillers. This is a Toro size. I want to say that this cigar is about 5.5 inches long. Looks to be a 54 ring gauge. This particular Toro is it's almost like a soft box press, but it's not a definitive soft box press, but it does have some squared off edges. So to me, it feels like a soft box press, but it's the form. The form is not a strict soft box press. So I mean, because like if you're not familiar with the term box press is when they press the cigars into like a rectangular shape instead of the round body. It's a rectangular shape. A sharp box press, like a lot of padrones, the pressing is very much firmer, and soft box presses are a little bit rounder in dimension. So that's how you tell between, say, a sharp box press and a soft box press. So smoking my Marlboro Red 100, enjoying this beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's the weekend. Happy weekend out there. Just the weekend, Saturday, June 22nd, around 5:24 in the evening, early evening, Baltimore, Maryland. enjoying this very temperate day today. It was kind of warm earlier in the afternoon, but it's kind of like cooling down, which I'm very thankful for. You know, um, it's hard to lose a mother, and so like I said, this review is also I made a review previously to this that was dedicated to my mother, and I'm going to dedicate this review to my mother too. So, smoke my red 100. I love cigarettes. Cigarettes. It's so I don't know. It's just great smoking a cigarette for me. I love it. All right, I'm gonna pair the cigar with a couple of beverages. Some good old water or agua. Some good old coffee or cafe. To pair with the Illusione again. Some good old Corona Extra Cerveza from Mexico. Mmm. Nothing better than the ice cold beer on a hot summer day. And finally, in honor of this review being dedicated to my recently departed mother, who passed away 2 Saturdays ago, my favorite liquor, pull out the best for her, the good old Woodford Reserve, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. All right, so that's the review. It's on the Illusione Epernay Toro. I'm hoping you guys are all well out there. Just for my mom, I love you. God's peace and happiness. All right, I'm gonna take a break. Buenos días, amigos. Okay, hey, back again. Hola, ¿qué tal? Ni hao ma. How are y'all doing out there? Welcome back to the next portion of the cigar review for a very special limited production Illusione cigar, the Illusione Epernay. Epernay, I promised you that I would find out what Epernay, the meaning of Epernay. Epernay is a town in northern France that is famous for champagne. I think it's the most famous champagne region in France. I mean, champagne, the drink, can only come from, I believe, France. Can't be made out of France. If sparkling wine is made out of outside of France, it has to be named something other than champagne, be it sparkling wine or there's other ones from Italy. I forgot the one from Italy, but to be called champagne, champagne must be made within the country of France, and Epernay is one of the most famous areas that for champagne making. So that's the origin of the name Epernay, and also of Illusione, where Epernay comes from for the cigar Illusione Epernay. Smoking my red. Beautiful, beautiful summer evening here in Baltimore, Maryland, June 22nd, 2019, around 5:30 in the evening. Just beautiful. Very temperate. My mom would love it. Like I said, this cigar review is dedicated to my recently departed mother. Alright, so go ahead and cut the old beautiful limited edition Illusione Epernay soft box press Toro. Like I said, this is about 5.5 inches long by 54 ring gauge. Pretty good size cigar. I forgot how much I paid for this thing, but I mean, logically speaking, I probably paid about $12, $13 for this Epernay. which is a good price for the Illusione Epernay. It's a very limited production cigar, very special cigar coming out of Illusione. My memories of this cigar is that it has a very kind of like beautiful, mild flavors. They're not dark earth or earthy. Well, earthy, but not dark earth. The color on this cigar looks to be about natural. To me, it's a natural color. Um, Kind of like the color of light cocoa. So, yeah, my memories of this cigar, it's a very beautiful, elegant cigar is what I remember, with very elegant, beautiful flavor. Very refined is what I remember. Very refined smoke. And Illusione, as a company, which is owned by and operated by Dion Giolotto out of Reno, Nevada. He has a tobacconist store called Fumari in Reno, where he bases Illusione out of. Just a wonderful company producing wonderful, wonderful smokes. I mean, I would recommend that you try, if you like Lanceros, try the Illusione HL Lancero, standing for Holy Lance. It's a wonderful Lancero. They make a wonderful, wonderful other cigar brands. You might want to talk about. I think they have a Rothschild one there too. This is very good. And I've always loved Illusione. I'm not really sure why it took me so long to get around to revisiting Illusione for a while. It's been like at least 5 years since I smoked an Illusione. But there's so many brands out there that it's hard to smoke all the brands that you want to smoke because there's so many of them. So here we go. Taste the clipped head of the Illusione. Mmm. Kind of tart. Some good tobacco. Kind of spicy. Very nice. Kind of almondy too. A little bit of almonds there. Alright, so let's go ahead and toast the Illusione up. I'm wondering if the jaw's going to be tight. We'll see what happens. That tasted good. The lighting tasted really good. So gonna go ahead and toast the edge of the foot as usual. This is my Temperamento Colibri. It's my favorite lighter. You can tell it's all beat up. I don't know how it got beat up. I treat it nicely. It's not like I throw it around or anything, but it's my favorite lighter. But kind of temperamental. Sometimes it lights, sometimes it doesn't light, sometimes it lights, sometimes it doesn't light. Most of the time I get one light out of it. Right now I'm not getting any light out of it. Nope. No luck this time. I mean, still my favorite lighter, though. I mean, I love it, so. It is what it is. Toast the edge of the foot. Alright, let's see what this Illusione has to give us tonight. The draw is good. Oh, that's a very nice. Very elegant, just like I remember. A lot of charcoal. I'm tasting charcoal. Good tobacco. Sweet tobacco. Kind of like almost a sweet peanut buttery tobacco. A hint of sweet peanut butter tobacco. With mostly charcoal, but very elegant. And this to me, it feels like a soft box press. And I mentioned this earlier that a lot of box press cigars, to me, in my experience, are very elegant. So Hmm. Well, that's wonderful. Yeah, I'm getting a really good bread, a really good bread toast. Um, a little bit of tobacco. It's something very good tobacco. Charcoal. Very delicious. Very, very delicious. Getting some good spice. Very nice. I mean, I don't remember Epernay's particularly being noted for spice in my experience, but I'm getting a bit of spice. Pair it with the old Corona. Go on to Cerveza. Cerveza from Mexico. Very good. I mean, like if Trump did that, close the border because he threatened to close the Mexican border like a month ago. I mean, does that include the freaking like Mexican cerveza not being able to come over to America? Because there would be a riot, man, in America if we couldn't get a Corona or Sol or Modelo. You know what I mean? There would be a freaking like there would be a riot if that happened. I mean, we close the Mexican border. We can't get our Mexican beer. We can't get Corona. We can't get Modelo. We can't get Sol. That would be like, that would be like, no Dos Equis. That'd be like, I don't know what would happen then. That should be a comedy show, man. They should do a comedy. They should do that on SNL or something. Oh, we're gonna close the Mexican border. No more Corona. No more Dos Equis. No more Sol. No more Modelo. Man, They should do a skit on that for SNL, man. Close the Mexican border. No Mexican beer. What? That's crazy. I don't know what he was thinking about closing the Mexican border, man. That was nuts. There's a lot of trade that goes over that southern border. A lot of trade that goes over that southern border. Not just beer, by the way. Oh, that is good. There's a wonderfully elegant cigar. I mean, if I was to characterize this in one word, I would say elegant. Just very delicious. Very good bread, toasted bread toast. Kind of like rich tobacco and charcoal right now. Not too spicy. Hmm. There's a very rich flavor to this. I want to say the body is full, low into full. Flavor is low into full. Strength is not very strong. I want to say medium plus strength. The draw is fine. The draw is full and easy. There's a little resistance. The draw is fine though, and the burn is good. So anyway, drink a little bit of Corona. Mmm, love the Corona. Now one of my favorite beers is Sol, and that's a Mexican cerveza, very similar to Corona. But Sol has a more kind of like buttery flavor than Corona. I do love Corona, but I mean, if I was to have one Mexican cerveza, it would be Sol. Modelo is very nice. I love Modelo. Dos Equis is very nice. Corona is very nice. Sol's very nice. So, Mexican beers. What can you say about Mexican beers? But you can say, you know what? You can learn a lot of a people of what they drink. And the Mexican people, they make some great spirits. So it says a lot for who they are. They love the party. I mean, they have character, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can tell a people by their culture and their spirits, such as their beer and their tequila and whatever other spirits they make, says a lot about the Mexican people. I don't know why Trump is like crucifying them or whatever and trying to make them out as like some kind of like terrorist people or whatever, or criminals, as you would say. I don't know why he's doing that. Mexican people are beautiful, but hey, enough of this political shit. Sorry about that. Enough of this political stuff. I'm not a very political person, so. But I do love Corona. And who doesn't love Mexican food? Mexican cuisine is one of the greatest cuisines of the world. You know, I mean, you can tell a lot about a people by their culture, their food and their drinks, and their music and their dancing. Mexico has it in spades, man. They're a great people. Anyway, I'm going to hit a break. Y'all take care out there. Today is Saturday, June 22nd, 2019, around 5:45 in the evening, Eastern Standard Time, shooting out of Baltimore, Maryland. Take it easy, guys. Bye, escondidos. Ciao. Okay, welcome back. Hola, ¿qué tal? Ni hao ma. How are y'all doing out there? I'm ready to lavish a second doing the cigar review for the Illusione Epernay Toro Softbox Press. We're into the middle portion of the review of the Epernay, into the second third of the Illusione Epernay. Not quite to the halfway point, but well into the second third. Flavors I was getting over the break. Just a very strong spice, a very strong leather, good tobacco, and charcoal. I don't remember the spice component when I smoked the my previous Illusione Epernay about 5 years ago. Um, but it does have a spice component. It's a tobacco spice, so it's a very strong tobacco flavor that leaves a spicy tingling on your tongue. That's what I'm talking about in terms of the tobacco spice. Smoking components for the cigar, for the Illusione. Draw is good. Um, I mean, it's really good, but I mean, I wouldn't say it's the perfect draw, but it's really good. A little too much resistance to be called a perfect draw, to be called full and easy. The burn's pretty good. Have not had to touch it up once. I was smoking it outside, so that might be contributing to the waviness, but have not had to touch up the Epernay once. I might have to touch it up. Might not. We'll see if the burn evens out on its own. So the smoke components for this cigar, the body is full. It's ramped up from the first third to the end of the first third into the second third. It moved from medium plus, medium full to low end of full to now it's full. The flavor is full, and the strength is right there, medium plus. Um, Again, this still stays an elegant cigar. Very elegant for all its power. Just a wonderful, wonderful smoke. I would just say this is a special occasion smoke. I mean, considering the price point is up there in the $12, $13 range. A limited production cigar. And the wonderful smoking properties of the cigar lend itself to being a very special occasion cigar. So if you're having a wedding, an anniversary, special birthday, or whatever event that you want to choose to celebrate, can't go wrong with an Illusione Epernay. In my experience, you can't. So, and this one's not changing my opinion on that. I want to say today is Saturday, June 22nd, 2019. Around 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm here in Baltimore, Maryland. This is, my mother passed away Saturday, June 8th, and today, Saturday, June 22nd. So this marks the second Saturday after she passed away. So this cigar review, in addition, is again dedicated to my mother, my recently departed mother. So I'm going to pair the Epernay with some good old Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Gotta love the great state of Kentucky. Great state of Kentucky. I'm a proud Southerner, proud Marylander. Let me tell you, I wouldn't mind being from Kentucky. There we go. Woodford Reserve, my favorite bourbon. Just suits me right. It's a very straightforward bourbon with a great flavor and elegance. And it's very straightforward, very simple with some sweetness. And I think that's why I love it the most. Cheers, guys. To my mom, to everyone in the world, good life. Cheers. It's perfect. Just perfect. Strong caramel note, very sweet, very easy going down, very elegant with all the powerful flavors. Just wonderful. Very similar to the Epernay. The Epernay has very powerful body flavor and good strength, but stays elegant. So I mean, they're very similar. The good old Woodford and the Illusione Epernay Toro. Very, very complementary to each other. Mm, I love it. I love the Epernay too. It's getting nutty now. That's what I tend to notice. Like a lot of great cigars, they turn nutty at some point. To switch up their flavor profile, and I love that. I really love this Epernay though. I mean, I'm kind of sad that I haven't smoked this one earlier. I mean, not earlier, but it's been a while since I smoked an Epernay. This used to be one of my favorite cigars. It's hard to find them though, so maybe that's one of the reasons why I haven't smoked it in a while. All right. Well, I hope you guys are all doing well out there. I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday on this, some beautiful summer night. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you get some rest, have some happy times, and just have a great weekend. Anyway, I'm gonna hit my next break, my final break. Smoke the old Epernay into the final third. Give you some tasting notes. Give you notes on construction. And all right. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Everyone's surfing on the information superhighway. You guys, I'm glad you stopped in. Take care. Vaya escondidas, amigos. Ciao. Catch you on the flip side. Okay. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Ni hao ma. How are y'all doing out there? Welcome into the final portion of the cigar review for the Illusione Epernay Toro. Epernay, I don't remember if I defined that for you. Epernay refers to a town in France, northern France, that is best known for champagne making. So they're famous for champagne, a very prestigious area in northern France, Epernay, and that is the origins of the name Epernay, and also the origins of the name Epernay and Illusione Epernay. We're into the final third. Let me give you some tasting notes for the break. This cigar turned into very much of a leathery tobacco flavor, predominantly leather and tobacco, with some leather and nuttiness, which is a very interesting combination for me because I don't usually get a lot of cigars that have the combination of leather and nuttiness and spice. So there is spice in the cigar too. It's a wonderful smoke, a very special occasion type smoke. Very, very much appropriate for special occasions, considering price point, high price point, and a very well performing, great performing cigar. Just wonderful right now. Construction is great. Draw is very good. Burn is very good. I was thinking about I might have to touch it up. But and the wrapper's coming apart, but I mean, like I said before in previous reviews, I smoke my cigars pretty hard, and that's what generally occurs sometimes. But the burn is fine. I've never had to touch it up once, so construction is about an A. Smoking components, the body is right there at low end of full. Flavor is low end of full, and strength is medium plus. So that's what I'm getting for this wonderful Illusione Epernay Toro. Gonna pair it with the old Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, my favorite bourbon, in honor of this episode, which is dedicated to my recently departed mother, who died 2 Saturdays ago, June 8th. Here's to you, Mom. A first-class drink for a first-class person, my mother. Gotta love it. Just wonderful. Have a little coffee. Coffee goes well with the Epernay because they share earthy characteristics. Some water. So like I said, today is Saturday. Well, happy weekend out there. Happy Saturday. Saturday evening around 6:25 in the evening in Baltimore, Maryland. See the hat? Eastern Standard Time in Baltimore on the East Coast of the USA. Saturday, June 22nd, 2019. Just a wonderful Saturday evening here in Baltimore. Went out last night. Had an okay time. It was kind of dead a little bit. Might go out tonight with some friends. You know, I mean, we might just head back to somebody's house because the bar scene seems to be like dead recently. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. So might head over to a friend's house and just drink and smoke there or whatever because there are girls there. Anyway, here we go. Some good spice there. Good spice, like spicy tobacco, sweet tobacco, and charcoal. Just wonderful. Not so much nuttiness. There are transitions in the cigar. Sometimes it transitions from nuttiness to like strong tobacco. Spice is sometimes there. Charcoal is always there. So that's pretty much what I'm getting from this wonderful special occasion Illusione Epernay Toro. Alright, so that's basically an encapsulation of my experience with this beautiful special occasion smoke, the Illusione Epernay Toro. My final recommendation for this wonderful cigar doesn't get better than this. 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely a special occasion smoke. Appropriate for weddings, special anniversaries, special birthdays, or special occasions. Won't go wrong with smoking an Epernay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Today is Saturday. Hope you get some rest on Sunday. Hope you have a wonderful week and a wonderful summer. Please take care out there. All my best. Alright, let me end this review the way I usually end my cigar reviews. For Mom, I love you. Eternal peace and rest. And for everybody in the world, only the best. I wish you all good health, good wealth, good fortune, well-being, only the best of friends, and most importantly, family. You all take care out there. Have a great weekend. Have a great summer. Take care. Bye, escondidos, amigos.